Dead blade, move backwards.
Dang you so much!
So angry. No, you oh! Huh?
Oh, you got my
Betrayal.
Life hacks. Can't tell you how many of them I've watched online, and I gotta be honest, some of them I've seen pretty interesting, pretty handy.
When they first started coming around, I noticed a lot more that I was just like, that's kind of bitching. Never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's becoming more of a joke because they're all just unnecessary and like honestly add just more complexity to doing stuff that you could do a lot easier.
I remember
they kind of missed the mark at a point, it seems like.
Well, and also not only that, but some just fake. Some like I know there's some that are fake and do the joke. You know, just like haha, it's a joke. Haha.
Yeah.
It's just like how to fix your broken washer. And it's just like first off, you remove the lid. And then you remove the turbine. And then you grab a stick of dynamite. And then you drop it in.
It's like how to fix your broken toilet, unscrew it from the floor, throw it out the window.
Exactly.
Like, life hack.
And then there's like legit ones. The whole thing with using what was it? It was using there were two ways to do it originally. Have you ever heard about the using Dixie cups and as amplifiers for your phone speakers?
Oh yeah.
There's actually one that
actually
works really
when
well.
I worked at Food City, I guess I'm allowed to say the name of the place I used to work. But,
yeah.
I was a midnight stalker, and nobody really cared like what you were listening to because you were usually in your own aisle, so you could hear at best if someone had speakers with them, like just a faint murmur or whatever they were listening to. So I would actually find a spot on the shelf that had stuff that was already like taken out to the back and set my phone in that area so that it made like a fucking, like little like hollow tunnel, like that my phone would amplify out of louder so I could hear it through my aisle.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to keep like moving it around with me, and it didn't sound as shitty like on the little phone speaker and stuff.
Yeah. I remember I looked up how to do it. There was one is like you get an old toilet paper roll, and you get 2 Dixie cups. You cut the holes in the Dixie cups on the bottom, at the bottom end. You attach the toilet paper rolls to the side, and you cut a hole for your phone in the top. You put your phone down inside, and then boom, it actually worked. I remember a long time ago, John Green from I forget the name of the channel now, but it was it was like 30 life hacks. We test 30 life hacks to see if they work, and he was just like, use chopsticks to remove seeds from grapes. Holy crap! It works really good. Wow.
I didn't know that.
And then
I actually don't like the seeds in grapes. So.
Yeah. So using chopsticks to remove the seeds from grapes actually works really well.
That's one of the main things that just kind of ruins the texture for me. So.
Then they did another one. It's just like, it says here to redo your pizza and maintain its freshness. You actually microwave it with a cup of water inside.
Yeah.
And then
you can do that for anything that loses moisture if you were to microwave it.
Yeah. He tried it, and it didn't work so well for him, but then he tried it again on something else, and it actually worked really well.
The directions for if you want to microwave the pot stickers that I have, which I don't really recommend microwaving them anyways, though, because they're still not quite as good, but you actually put a little bit of water in the bowl with them and cover them with a plate lid, a plate or a lid, and that way the water will steam the pot stickers in the microwave, and they won't lose moisture and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So I can't think of any, I swear there's at least 1 or 2 life hacks I figured out that I just started using all the time, but I can't remember what they were at this point.
Yeah.
It became too ingrained into just the way I do things.
For me, I guess for me, like, I'm just so used to jerry-rigging everything me and my dad were basically just like, oh, the thing broke on the vacuum cleaner. Oh, here, I'll fix it. And me and him, we basically just like, that's just like the shark, the shark vacuum I still have up there. That thing has broken in so many ways. Like the clip for the cord fell off, the hose deteriorated, the turnstile inside jammed up, the little visor over top of the turnstile on the bottom of it broke off, and basically I've like patched it together and repaired it as best I could, and it still works. I love that vacuum, and I'm gonna be sad when it finally dies. But I
guess one of my favorite life hacks, quote unquote life hacks, is actually something you taught me, which is just the way you tie cables.
Ah, yeah,
it's like you don't have any cable ties, like you can literally just tie them end over end really nicely, and it doesn't fuck them up or anything.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't really have any cables here to show that off, but yeah, it's really I learned that from Aaron Lee. Aaron Lee, he's a musician from my hometown, and he was the one I bought a lot of my earlier equipment off of, and he showed me that end over end, and then once you get it to like right here in terms of its length, tie it in a loop. That's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get into Jacksepticeye's video here. These are life hacks. Life hacks are wild. These life hacks are wild. Blech. Sorry, English. Dyslexia. Ain't it fun?
There's a whole section of YouTube that's all about hacking life, figuring out how to get through life a lot easier. There's this channel called 5 Minute Crafts. We're gonna look at a couple of these because I want to see how I can make my life better.
What?
Also, before this video begins, Thankmas, happening December 11th. Everybody can get involved. Click the link in the description. I'm literally only clicking this one because it has 69 million views, and I'm a child. Oh no! What?
The interior skin
of an egg?
The interior skin?
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Let me stop you right there. If you don't want to lose your fucking finger to an infection, make sure you fucking sanitize that shit before you even try that. I don't know why you would do that. I guess you don't have a Band-Aid. Maybe it works. But make sure you disinfect that cut beforehand.
Yeah.
Don't just go sticking the garlic peel straight on there, man.
No, it's not garlic. It's an egg.
Oh, I thought it was garlic.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's peel from an egg. It's the shell from an egg, from like a hard-boiled egg. You peel the interior skin off the shell and then knock it on there.
It looked like she pulled a clove of garlic out of it for a second.
I could see that.
Okay, yeah. It was just, even then, dude, like, I feel like that's a horrible idea because eggs can have salmonella and stuff. I don't know if it could get in through a cut.
Well, if it's a hard-boiled egg...
Yeah, maybe if it's already hard-boiled.
If it's a hard-boiled egg, yeah, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
But I would not recommend that on a standard egg.
You know, yeah, but still. Sanitize your cut before you start sticking random foods on it to clog it up, I guess.
Agreed.
Give me some trash to clog up the cut.
Like, oh crap, I cut my finger. Wait, let me hard boil some eggs real quick. Oh god, don't bleed out, don't bleed out. Oh, come on! Boil! Oh no, you shattered your ankle in high heels. Wait, do you have eggs in that purse? Come on, bust out the eggs.
It's not gonna be that.
No, tampon. Let's go! To be fair, that is what they're designed to do. Tampons are designed to absorb blood. I guess
that works for
you might have tampons
ladies,
in your purse more than you would have Band-Aids. Let's let that one pass, okay? I just think it's funny. What?
I mean, I guess they're small Band-Aids. And the scrape was larger than a small Band-Aid would cover up.
I guess, but at the same time, you have a freaking Band-Aid, bro.
Yeah, it seems a little goofy when you think about it.
You put a plaster over it anyway! They know what they're doing, right? Oh, I kind of love it, honestly. What happened to your sink? Who did you kill? 16 funny hacks.
She killed a strawberry. She murdered a tomato. Or no, that's jam. She murdered jam. You can see the strawberry jam over here.
What happened to your sink? Who did you kill? 16 funny hacks on how to get away with murder. Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not bad if you don't have a sink sprayer already.
Yeah, I mean, we got one. I mean, they're not that expensive, and they're easy enough to install.
How many people just have
sink
balloons
that
laying
have,
around
like, the-
randomly, though? Like, not everybody.
Not everyone.
I think the best life hacks are usually the ones that take advantage of materials that almost everybody just has fucking laying around.
Yeah, it's an everyday thing.
It's like a light bulb. Like, we got an extra fucking light bulb over there. There's life
Yeah.
hacks you can do with a light bulb. I've seen them before. I can't recall exactly what, but, like, you know, something that you would be likely to actually have.
A hose that comes down and you can like spray it everywhere. Seems like everyone else's kitchen has those except mine. I do have a garbage disposal now.
We don't. We don't have a garbage disposal, but I am talking to my mom about potentially installing one here. My mom is like, I'm buying this house from her, and she said she'll help me pay for certain upgrades. She talked about putting a garbage disposal in up there before, you know, we moved in, but they never were able to get to it.
I think it's pretty dope. Smart parenting hacks and crafts. Wait, are those butt cheeks? I get it. You're training your kid how to wipe their bum. That's like trying to teach a kid how to wipe their bum. If that kid is just unbelievably thick, you need to go to a doctor. Oh no, spider! Bye spider juice? You teaching your kids how to murder? That's not okay. Teach your kids to be okay with the spider. Put it on a piece of paper and bring it outside. Let the spider live. Don't drown him. Wait, what? Yeah, it's a handle. It's for your hand. That just looks dangerous.
It looks incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does.
Your kid's gonna fall out. Okay, now I'm at the point of 5-minute crafts that's upsetting me. Funny hacks that work like magic. Just buy a lid! Jars come with lids!
Yeah,
Get the lid!
I agree. Balloons. What is with balloons?
You know, there's also shit called plastic wrap if you don't have a lid.
Okay, fair enough. You know what, fair enough. That one passes. That one slides.
That one's
fair
okay.
Enough. That's okay. Okay, let me try and figure out what's about to happen. Are you gonna like pour paper mache over this and make like, I don't know. This could be anything. This could be like a way of doing your taxes easier for all I know.
What the?
What? It's a way of making your balloons bouncier. The fact that I can like hit them and they don't bounce all over the place is fun. Okay.
Oh, confetti popper.
Oh. Kind of cool.
Yeah,
Messy,
that
but
is
cool.
okay. That I would use that. Toilet paper, use toilet paper roll, half a balloon, and tape. Yeah, not a bad life hack.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree,
You're
Jackie
thinking
boy.
That's awesome. I kind of want to try it. Well, I don't, because I don't have to clean up all of this. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Let's do it somewhere you can
why?
easily
Oh
vacuum.
God. Blech. Toothpaste.
What could you be possibly making out of this?
It's an anti-stress ball.
Wow.
And until it pops and you
Just
get...
buy an anti-stress ball. Don't waste your freaking toothpaste.
Until it pops and gets fucking toothpaste all over your hand.
All of a sudden, just like, ew, ew. Oh, okay, better use this. Grabs toothbrush, just.
It bursts! Which it actually is going to. You have an absolute disaster to clean up. Stop it! Crazy Halloween makeup ideas. Oh, I should have looked at this one a month ago. I just dressed up as a squid.
Yeah, toilet paper. That actually works. I've seen that in use. I have seen that in use. It does work. Toilet paper or paper towels like that work wonders in terms of being like fake skin, like peeling skin and shit like that. We actually used that. That was actually what our makeup artist used on that one short film that we had where you were one of the like killers with the knife and everything. She's actually really good at making those.
It's not concealing anything. Oh god, why are you putting teriyaki sauce near your eyeball? That does not look like fake blood. Doesn't it look like barbecue sauce or something?
It's not bad.
That looks terrible. I'm not gonna lie, man. That looks awful.
It's not bad, Jack. Come on.
It's not the worst I've ever seen.
What is happening? Can I turn the... How do I turn these off?
I wish you could turn those off. I agree.
That's bullshit.
29 things we do wrong every day. Am I like sitting on the toilet wrong? Am I sitting in this chair wrong? Well, clearly I'm using earbuds wrong.
Now that I have heard.
What?
Before.
No.
I have two.
This part is for this part of your ear. It's not me that's wrong. It's the internet that's wrong. I mean, this I do. Yeah. I actually have started doing that more by like using my phone like this. I know I look absolutely ridiculous, but I have been getting like headaches and migraines and tension headaches. I think a lot of it is because I'm down like this all the time. It's just better for you, you know. Fair enough. 5-minute crafts. Wait. First of all, that's a thumb, not a finger.
True.
What do you mean things we do wrong every day? Everyone types with 2 thumbs. That's how it's designed. This is how you type. That's just natural. It's just
Also, I know someone who types like this. They type like this. They basically just go like tick tack tick tack tick tack tick tack. They're just really good at.
If that works for them, whatever.
No, I don't fault them. Like they're just like this. They're like yeah. They have 3 fingers at their disposal instead of just like the 2 thumbs. Like, I think that's more than fair.
the way it happens. My plug.
I've done that. I've done that. That works.
See, we don't have that problem because we have ridiculous plugs over here. We have these plugs. It's one of the safest plugs in the world. You can't go wrong, even though they are ridiculous and nowhere else uses them. Oh, I hate this. Make my life better. Or more tedious. And then you pull out the tape, you cut off a piece, and then you have to find the piece to just put that in it again. No. Get out of here, 5-minute crafts. I don't like it. Oh, this is already a disaster. Oh, come on. You should just know what your stuff is plugged into.
What a novel concept.
Oh, sweet,
Label your
lovable
shit.
coffee.
Yeah.
I made my own coffee juice. What? No. Is that how you're supposed to use it? Wait, no. The only reason it's not coming out like this is because you're either pinching it off or because it's wet. It comes out nice when I do it. This video is nonsense. Can you tell I'm trying my best not to swear? Look, I don't want my videos demonetized anymore.
It's so annoying.
We swear a little bit. We're not excessive with it, but we don't go out of our way to swear unless we get really, really angry.
Wait. Just don't put them on a dirty baking tray or put them on a baking sheet. You're baking. I'll just put them on the dirty baking tray and then have to
I think
shave
it's
them
more burned than it is like dirty. I mean,
off.
The rest of it's still not going to be a great
to that
consistency if it's already
orange?
burning on the bottom.
Look, I don't.
huh?
So the rest of it's already going to be a weird not a great consistency if it's already burning on the bottom anyways.
No, sometimes I've had the issue where, you know, the thing has been put in early and the bottom cooks too fast and it burns, whereas the top is perfect. I've had that happen before.
I mean, I would maybe slice like the burnt bottom off a cinnamon roll, I guess, if it didn't burn too bad.
Yeah.
And just eat the rest of the cinnamon roll, but you can literally do that.
I wouldn't use a cheese grater, though.
You can do that with a decent knife, you know.
Yeah, you can just like,
cheese grate
just,
it
like
off.
just shave it off. Or if you got the ones that's got the layers, just peel it off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because that burnt part's going to be stuck to the pan anyway, so just take a knife and just get the good part of the cinnamon roll off, put it on the plate,
Yeah.
and then take one of the scrapers and scrape the burnt shit off your pan. Throw it in
I
the
don't
trash.
always have a knife with me every time I want to eat an orange. You just gotta go full monkey mode and just pull it apart. Whatever way you can make that happen. Actually, monkeys probably have a better system of doing it. You ever see monkeys like open up bananas and stuff? They have it down
Yeah,
to
they
a fine
crack
science.
it. They
know
crack
their
it and then
food.
they
28 beauty tricks that will change your life. Well,
Why are you walking in the grass with freaking high heels? My mom would see that and would just be like, "This woman's dumb. This woman, if she has a child, I would hope that child at least gets the help they need. Cause that woman be dumb."
well, there's your first mistake. Why are you walking through grass in stilettos?
Yes!
Everybody knows that you're going to sink into that. No, put tape on your shoes and then glue it. What are you doing? What is happening? No! She just put those stilettos into 4-wheel drive, baby. Who would take the time to do this? Just take them off. Or just bring like baby wipes with.
Bring a good set of just bring a good set of sneakers or slip-ons or something. I mean, again, here, ladies, I don't care if you wear heels or not. If you want to wear heels, cool. But I don't think you need to wear heels to look nice. I mean, that's just, I mean, a lot of the dates I've been on, I've only had like 2-3 women wear heels. I want women to be comfortable whenever we're on dates and hanging out and shit like that. I mean, if you're wearing it for you, cool. But don't wear it on my behalf. You don't have to impress me.
It's you. And wipe the muck off them afterwards. Okay? Why are you brushing your teeth after doing it?
The nails.
God, it looks like someone crushed your finger.
Oh.
Wait, are you able to put newly polished nails into water like that? It doesn't take them that long to dry. By the time you were grabbing the tissue,
Depends
going
on
to the
the-
toilet, brushing your teeth, they're going to be dry by.
It depends on the nail polish you get. Sometimes nail polishes take forever. I remember my mom, for at least like 15, 20 minutes, she had those little divider things between her fingers and toes. Mm-hmm. And now she didn't even bother anymore. She didn't care.
I've had my nails painted. It doesn't take that long. Oh. What happens when you drink your own piss? You get some tinfoil and some toothpaste, of course. And then you get some baking soda.
Everyone knows this.
No!
Oh my god.
No!
Just looking at this.
Ah!
Just buy some white strips.
Absolutely
Baking soda
not.
acts as like
That's horrible!
You don't put tinfoil on your teeth. What the
No!
fuck?
a whitening agent for your teeth. It's basically the same as doing that, except you just made it way harder. Wow. Did you know that gingivitis is the #1 cause of all tooth decay?
Easy there, Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura. Yeah. Eating sult lingor? Are you eating lingonberries? Is this Swedish?
I think that. What?
Okay, I get it now. I get it now. I'm
Airbrush
sitting here
abs.
taking it all so seriously, but this proves to me that it's all a joke. I get it now. There's no way that this is serious. Now you can eat whatever you want. Stuff your face full of cream.
God, no.
As long as cosmetically.
You know, the fact that there are people out there who can eat like that, like, you know, my brother, like Kathan.
With the whipped cream?
Like Jacob. No, not just the whipped cream. You know, can eat nothing but garbage all day. Fast food.
Oh, and still stay skinny.
Yeah. That's the thing with Jacob. Me and Jacob went to the gym. He's like, dude, I haven't been to the gym in for hell and ever. And I'm like... And I've seen how Jacob eats. It's not fair. Life's not fair, guys.
Nope.
I learned this fact a long time ago.
Nobody ever said it was supposed to be, though.
Oh, but people complain that it's supposed to be fair. It's like, oh, I should look like this. I should feel like that. Look, here's the thing. Everyone's born with a lot in life, and it's up to you to make the best of it.
And it's a thing called fantasies. Everybody
No, I
has
know.
them.
I have a fantasy, too. I have a fantasy that, you know, I'm going to hear a ring at my doorbell, and Christina Hendricks is going to show up out there wearing nothing but a fur coat. And just, like, saying, hey, can you help me up? Can you put me up for the night? And I'll just be like, yes, ma'am.
It'd be awkward if I answered the door. I'd be like, who are you again?
Oh.
Familiar.
And she'd just be like, actually, yeah, that'd be...
Be like Christina Hendricks.
Well, but here's
and
the
I would
thing.
be like,
Here's the thing.
be like, hang on a second. I'm going to Google.
My room is closest to the front door.
Damn, that is you. What are you doing here?
Dude, my room is closest to the front door, though.
Yeah.
Think about that. If I'm
she
here...
may show up while you're not at home, though. Like,
You're right about that.
I'm just going to be like, that is you.
Be like, hey, Nate, you're gonna think I'm full of shit here.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be like, what is it, Nick? What happened? It's like, Christina Hendricks should have been, hello? Hello? Nate? Fuck you, Nick. It's like, Nick, I've already had a shitty day. It's like, dude, you want me to video call you? She's standing right here.
Be like, she's kind of wanting to go in your room and spend the night there. Like, so you.
And I'm just like,
Oh.
I would rather go on a date, but all right. Okay, if she wants to chill.
Well, I mean, if she's showing up wearing only a fur coat, I'm figuring you want more than a date.
Probably.
You look good. You are good. It doesn't matter about your arteries or your subcutaneous fat layers or anything like that.
Yeah,
Everything else
all
is
of
ancillary.
this.
Beauty hacks for girls' problems. Does this... Okay, let's skip this. Okay, I'm done. I gotta have this though. To have a channel like that, it works. It hits that algorithm. You're popping off. It's like watching like the Twilight movies. Do I hate it? Do I love it? Ah, God, I don't know. And I hate Jacob. Hate him. Worst character. Trade offer. I give you funny ha-has. You give me like and subscribe. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Well, there we go.
As good an outro as any, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lance Tech Tips. Lance has been doing PC or no PC. Basically, you know the deal or no deal thing? Mm-hmm. Basically, he's got like, oh, we have a $10,000 PC up here. And then at the bottom of it, we have a thing of jelly beans. And it's like up to like 25 different cases to choose from. And it's basically the same thing as deal or no deal. I love it. I watched his first one that he did, and it was really good. But yeah, life hacks. Jesus Christ. What is it with life hacks? I mean, I don't know which ones to take seriously and which ones to laugh at.
Like I said, man, it seems like there's more and more today that are just utter garbage.
Yeah, well, it's because they've ran out of the ones that are useful.
A lot of those were garbage.
Well, you know what we need to do? You know what we need to do, Nick? We need to be the guys who test it. We need to be the ones who, like, literally test this stuff. I wouldn't mind doing it. I mean, if two schlubs from, you know, BFE can do it, why not anyone else? It's like, is this useful? No. Save your money. It's like, hey, Nick, grab the balloons. Do we have balloons? Next one.
It's like, that's the thing. We have to go to the store and we have to compare prices. Be like, all right, Nate, we can get a bag of balloons for $2. And it's like, before we do that, though, let's see how much we can get a lid for a jar. $150. Now, if we already had balloons laying around, maybe we would have saved ourselves some time and money. But since we haven't had a party recently, this is kind of a bunk life hack.
Yes. All right. Well, these life hacks were wild. Jacksepticeye once again doing his thing, and I'm always down to watch more Jacksepticeye.
Also, in my opinion, the balloons for the teaching the kid how to wipe thing, you know, is like, obviously if the kid was like, you know, had a huge set of buns, like hit the point you made, but like, there's more to it than that. Like, I mean, there's more to it than that. Let's be honest.
I'm sorry.
Like, you don't just like between the. You're gonna wipe it everywhere. You gotta be careful. There's a method to the madness.
You know,
in my personal opinion, anyway. I mean, maybe some people are just fucking disgusting. I don't know.
You know,
I don't know how other people.
Funnily enough, I see that and I immediately think of the kid from Oblongs who's got like the extended butt cheeks that go down.
Yeah, I don't know.
You ever seen Oblongs?
It reminds me of the fucking like. It's the reverse of like the South Park episode where they microwave their nuts.
Oh, instead
like
they microwave their ass
butt
cheeks.
And just they're all bouncing around town on their butt cheeks.
I love that.
The music for it made it for sure.
Hold on. Here we go. It's one of the most ridiculous sights you'll ever see.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, I'm stoned off my ass!
I'm stoned off my balls!
Jesus Christ.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
Wow. Those guys have nice balls.
Wish my man had balls like that. God, that's such a ridiculous episode. I can't believe it exists. Anyway.
Imagine how bad that would hurt to bounce on concrete on your balls.
Oh, I think at that point, like, your testicles, you wouldn't really feel them.
I mean, if you had that much cancer on your balls, like, they'd probably be in a lot of pain anyways, I would think.
True.
Guess that's why they have to smoke all the weed.
Maybe that's the case. I mean, hell, weed's legal here in Virginia now, although I'm not giving myself testicular cancer. No. I've already got enough problems. I still got to call up the state and be like, hey, have y'all looked over my application? I guarantee you they're just going to be like, we'll call you back.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. We will see y'all on the next one. So until then, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
We'll see you, everybody. Peace.